Okay, thanks for coming. Maybe today have more practice today instead of just talking here. Silent sitting. Silent sitting is a practice to sit in the field of silence. Doing nothing, at least physically. Really watch our mental activities. The monkey mind is jumping. Let the mind jumping. You don't follow. You don't resist. You just watch. You are still. You don't move. Everything moves in you. The energy flow of your body moves in you. Breathing is happening in you. Thought is fire, firing in you. All the physical, mental activities are happening in you. But you are still. You just notice they're happening. Let the mind projecting a world in front of you. Let eyes see. Let mind think. Let ears hear. Let your tongue taste. Let your body touch. You stay still. You're not engaging, you're not engaged in any activity. All your five senses plus your mind are working naturally. You are the boss, watching them working for you. You are the boss off duty today. You don't give any orders, no instructions, no emails, no phone calls, no obligations. You are free now. Silent sitting is the basic requirement. In a field of silence, you can watch your mental activities. You consciously choose to be instead of to do. Learn to be is the first step. You can see your projection of the world quietly. It's a time to study our tendencies, our conditionings. Likes, dislikes. It's time of self-study. You may know a lot of things, but how about yourself? How much you know about yourself? You may remember a lot of things. How much you remember yourself. Hello, Sajad. Thanks for coming. Silent sitting. More practice today, I think. More subject, more subjective instead of objective. Who is listening? Who is talking? Who is watching? Who is feeling? Who is perceiving? Who is thinking? Who is projecting a world? Such a vivid world. So seemingly so true, seemingly so real. Can you see your holographic projection? Each one of us has this freedom to project, but each projection is limited, and we may easily caught up in this projection. Thank you, Gazo. Subliminal. Hello, when I am in a deep meditation, 20 to 30 minutes, I see some visual pictures and the sound of music. Vajrasattva, 108. Very good. Changes a little bit. The sound of the music, Vajrasattva 108 changes a little bit. It is normal. It is normal. It's your modification of the reality. It's your personal mental signature. But it's a beautiful signature. Everyone perceives differently, and the reality gives us a freedom to perceive according to our personal taste. But most of us get caught up, even though your visual pictures and sound of the music, like Vajrasattva, are very beautiful. Don't get caught up in this beautiful projection. Transcend it. As long as, as long as you can see it's your projection, then you can set yourself free. You can use it, yet not imprisoned by it. You're not confined by your mental activities. Let they play, and you just watch. Same as you're watching me now. Same thing. As you know you are the pure awareness watching me now, you're safe. You have that space between me, your projection, and you, the awareness, this universal one awareness. I was trying to watch it, but I was scared and opened my eyes for a short moment. Mm, yeah, you can. I mean, sometimes our projection is scaring, right? Again, it's a play of your mind or subconscious mind. You identify yourself as the pure awareness that notice your projection, the mental projection, then you don't you're not scared. Nothing can scare you. I mean, fundamentally, as pure awareness, nothing can scare you. It's just like a smart TV. Maybe it's a thriller, very horrible thriller movie. But no matter how many killings, shootings, you know, happened in the program, smart TV always stay clean, pure, yet allows every thrillers or actions or romantic film, movie or program broadcasting in it. Same thing. Your pure awareness is like this four-dimensional or maybe more than four-dimensional smart TV. Everything placing you, every program. You have so many channels, so many programs. So programming means you're conditioned, right? Sometimes it's good conditioning, sometimes it's bad conditioning, or sometimes it's good programs or bad programs. But you are a smart TV. You allow every program, channels, stations, news, different channels to play in you. You're totally fine. And you can open your eyes for a short time back to your, you know, awareness. We are in a dream right now. Do you know? These props and settings are so real, apparently so real. But once you know you're dreaming, you're projecting a world, you're safe. How many different dreams or worlds right now? 8 billion. Only in human domain we have 8 billion. If you add all the sentient beings like animals, your pets, dog, cats, infinite numbers of dreams or worlds. It's the play of the consciousness, one consciousness. Consciousness, the one consciousness is learning from all these names, forms, from the human brains. Are you clear or wise enough to see this totality? We are just a neuron in the cosmic mind or cosmic brain. In each one of us, in our brain, let's say 100 trillion, 100 billion, sorry, 100 billion neurons, right? So if you use this metaphor, each one of us, now we have 8 billion neurons in this earthly mind. Everyone is talking to the nearby neurons, fires of thought. The local environment is your family, our families, our workplace. The whole earthly mind or brain is talking through you, through me. Do you notice this? It's crazy. And it is learning itself. Or if we simplify all this, the unmanifested is learning itself through the eyes of human brain or humanity, humankind, also including all the sentient beings like animals. So the unmanifested is learning through the manifested. The formless is learning through the form. That's my understanding now. Just for your reference. And the manifest has infinite potentials. You are one of the potential. I am the second one, and we have 8 billion different potentials or manifestations right now in each moment. You see how powerful this cosmic mind is. The whole thing is talking, exchanging ideas. Look at all the science development, scientific discoveries, philosophical development, like Einstein's right relativity, Max Planck's quantum theory, and all the scientists, the philosophies, the artists, you name it, sages. Each one of them, I mean, as a human mind, is just one teeny tiny neuron in the cosmic mind, and every neuron or every human being is uh, contributing to the infinite discoveries of infinite potentials. That's crazy. Uh, and awakening is to awaken this totality. Everything will be fine. And all this starting from your silent sitting, by studying yourself first. You notice your mental activities like thought, feelings, memories is interconnected to every other things, or people, or situation, or experience, or memory. You know, you are not alone. Our thought, feelings, emotions are interconnected with every other thing. It's like once you see this, then you see the total picture by studying yourself first. Meditation is to study yourself. You may study piano. You may study how to fix a car, or be a doctor, or be an accountant. You may know this, know that, know all kinds of things, but you should know yourself by studying yourself, by uh, sitting quietly doing nothing. So you see, it's very logic actually. If you don't know who you are, everything you do is really superficial. We are all a neuron is a good analogy. It is said that if we all think of peace for 4 minutes at a time, at the same time the thought will shift reality. Perhaps not such a crazy concept after all. Starting from yourself first. that's that's the one thing you can control 100%. Every other things you're not so sure, trust me. Be peaceful from your side, from our inner, environment first. Susie, thanks. Yeah, I think it's the first time to see your name here. Thanks for coming. I was born in China. I immigrated to Canada 20 years ago. I grew up in China. I have some background of, Confucianism, Taoism, which is good. I I appreciate my Chineseness until I immigrate to Canada. But you see, no matter where you're from, you're aware. That's the thing. Underneath awareness, one awareness, there's infinite numbers of forms, names, places, birthplaces, or the place to grow. Leave that alone because if you, I know, try to be simple first, then you can understand complexity. Otherwise, you lose in complexity. It's like if you go to a forest, if you can only study a tree or leaf or branch, you lost the total picture of the forest. It doesn't make sense. Study the map of forest first, then you choose one tree or one branch, one leaf to study. Otherwise, it's really get lost. You don't know where you are in the totality. The whole weakness is realize who you are in total, wholeness. But anyway, thanks for your question. I want to bring your attention back to your source. Don't lose in the questions. Even some questions are helping to recognize your home. But once you travel out, it's very easy to get lost. You see, our attention is always going out. Now I'm using your attention to going out to help you to going inward. That's all. Yeah, pointing you home. Once you are at home, you will be fine. You will grow naturally. Home is the place where we can grow and get nourished, right? Before you can, just like before eagle can fully fledged and you know fly or jump to a cliff, from the top of a mountain, you have to learn at home learning. Always back to that silence, stillness, no matter what happened outside, no matter really no matter what happened outside. Only when you can back to this inner silence, inner stillness, you can really have a good understanding what's going on out there and here. If you are not centered back to the stillness and silence, every measurement you make or every comparison you compare Every labeling you put is off. Do you follow? If you are not centered, every thoughts, feelings you find, you know, every life experience is off. Or let's say, in other words, if you cannot center in your silence and stillness, you're not you're not in imbalance. You're not in harmony. But once you can sit in the silence and stillness, you are harmonized. You are in the harmony because now you're at this real home now. It's your true self. It's your center. From here, the stillness and the silence, we can start to work. You can start to hike, talk, think. You know, everything is authentic now. Yes, center in silence and stillness. That is the 0 point to start your life, to start every relationship. Yeah, 0 point, zero energy. Even now, scientists say zero energy is the foundation, you know, of every other forces, constants. I do agree. It's like you are the black hole. You are sitting in the center of black hole. Just a metaphor, right? And you see the horizontal, the event of horizontal event, right? You see what's happening going on. You know what's going on without any problem. Event of horizon, sorry. I, yeah. You know the event horizon. Something like that feeling for me now. Actually, we are already the center point. Everyone is the center of his or her world. But do you know it or no? Do you know it or not? In physics, they have the term equilibrium. Equilibrium. So your light of consciousness can shine equally on every object. It's a perfect balanced projection. You have no stress point. You have no pressure in your field of awareness. Everything manifests as it is. That's a equilibrium. You have no intention to change anything, to modify anything. You allow everything happening naturally in your field of silence or awareness. That's the equilibrium. You don't engage, you don't label. You are totally let it be. You let it be totally. You let it come totally. You let it go totally. You're so, how to say, harmonious with everything outside of you and inside of you. You're totally fine. That's also called pure observation. You're the witness. You're not part A or part B. Okay, I think that's all for today. Thanks for coming. We have Saja, Susie, Subliminal, Gazo. Thank you very much. Yeah, be centered in your pure observation. No engagement. Allow everything happen. No intention to change. Good night from UK. Thank you. Sajay, good student. Very good. I was very disciplined too. Follow. Yes, thank you. Diligence makes a difference. Thank you, thank you. Maybe see you tomorrow too. Bye now. Thank you.